What's good, YouTube? We back at it again. Definitely it's been a hectic week for me as far as training goes. You know, I definitely told you guys I wanted to introduce something more like a month in review or a week in review, something to review how my week went or the month in general with my lifting, any progresses, any regressions that I needed to make, because in this sport it's it's up and down all the time, and the only thing you can guarantee with consistency is your diet and you showing up to the gym every single time. And as far as good or bad workouts, it varies, you know what I'm saying? You could have a good month and then a shitty next couple of weeks, or you have a good workout here, you have a bad workout here, and you try to find the good in between it all. So I wanted to talk to you guys about my week in review, not this week specifically. If you guys follow me on IG, you've seen that I posted my major lifts last week, and telling you what I've accomplished, what was what I've done, and I just kind of told you how it was. I finished my 4-month cycle with the Juggernaut program, and all in all, it was okay. I definitely can find more stuff to improve on, especially when it comes to my squats and my deadlifts. I mean, in between, every time I squatted, I would usually squat 500 pounds for 1 rep, 1 heavy single, and then go into my single into my working sets just to get more volume in. But then when it came to the end of the cycle, when for me it was an AMRAP set of 475, I felt like complete garbage. I was only able to squeeze 1 rep out, and it didn't even feel good at all. It felt extremely heavy. My body felt taxed. Yet the week prior I did 500 for 1, and then I believe like 455 or 445 for reps of 3, and I was perfectly fine with it. But it was just harsh, and you'll see in the video I'm struggling, my legs shaking. I can't tell you what happened, why I felt like that. I just felt beat up. There's no excuses for it. It happens, but I'm completely disappointed with it. As far as benching goes, I was able to hit, my numbers were 330 for an AMRAP set. I did 330 for 3, as you can see here. And then being that I was kind of unsure if I would go for the 4th rep, I kind of just racked it, went up to 365 and did it for 1 rep, as you can see in the video up here. But the dude touched the bar, but that was probably the 2nd time I did it. After I did the 333, I did the 365. There was a guy who spotted me, and he grabbed the bar completely as I was locking out. I didn't count that, and this dude who spotted me the last time, he slightly touched the bar as I was pushing up, but 365 didn't feel that heavy to me. But that was good and all. My bench is getting stronger. There's a lot more stuff I can work on with benching. But that was it. As far as my shoulder press goes, in my older videos you've seen me do 245, 265 for reps on shoulder press. It was, for my numbers here, it was 205 for an AMRAP set. I got it for 8 reps, a rep max of 255 pounds for 1 rep max. So it's not that bad getting back into it. I might go back to standing overhead presses. The reason why I switched back was due to lack of core strength. I was using a lot of my back for support when doing my overhead presses. That's why I went to doing seated overhead presses, to force my back up against the chair and really lock everything down. but I'm gonna switch, you know, between seated and standing overhead presses to work on core strength and get me much stronger, and definitely, you know, loosening up my tight lats and all of that. And then as far as my deadlifts, you'll see that I had a shitty 1 rep, and it was supposed to be an AMRAP set of 535, and it felt like complete garbage, same as my squats. But the crazy thing is, a couple days prior, like probably a week prior to me doing my deadlifts, I did 550, which you'll see in this video. I did 550 for 1 mixed grip, no straps, nothing. And literally the week before then, 3 weeks ago, I believe, I did 545 for 1, and I had to use straps, and I was shaking and I just felt weak. But you know, it was just terrible. Some complete disappointment from me hitting 555 the week prior, going to 535. I expected, you know, to do at least 4 or 5 reps easily, especially that I'm using straps, but I had nothing in the tank. It was just a struggle for me. So you know, there's a lot of changes that I'm gonna do when I rerun that program again. It's 4 months of 10, 8, 5, 3 rep ranges that I'm gonna redo again, and I'm gonna kind of you know, revamp everything how I did with my bench, where I went, you know, pause benches on all my working sets except my AMRAP sets, where I just did touch and go to see how many I can get. I'm gonna revamp everything when it comes to my squat, my overhead press, and my deadlift, and I'm gonna definitely document those journeys, you know, the entire journey. And then I'm gonna keep coming back to you guys with a weekend review instead of giving you just a solid video on just the workouts, because I know that's boring and mundane. So definitely that's what I'm gonna start doing. You know, this week, just you know, the first week of October, it was kind of a deload week, me kind of working the kinks out, just me pushing numbers and, you know, getting it done just to get my body moving. So definitely, you guys stay tuned. More content coming soon. I'll drop a recipe video in the next couple of days for you guys. You know, I definitely want to do something high quality, definitely good shots, and the recipe that tastes good. So that's why it's taking me a bit, but I'm just working, you guys, real hard, giving you guys quality content. And I have some projects coming soon as far as merch, as far as other things that I'm working on. But thank you guys for the support. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you guys next time.